Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eddie Marcus here again this morning. First of all, I'd like to send prayers out to all of those who have suffering at the hands of this coronavirus. I'd like to say that we love you and we wish we had been prepared to deal with the situation. And because the statement is genuine, we're going to try to do everything we possibly can for those who are remaining amongst us, that in the event such a catastrophic mystery comes upon us, we will be able to deal with it in a manner that perhaps will not cause so much pain. And feeling kind of real nice today, God, I was thinking, as I was wondering what I could say different than what I have been saying that would bless the people for your glory, I started thinking about the coronavirus. And I try to look at something that equates itself with corona, that's existent today, not something of history or to come, but is existent today. And what I come up with is poverty. I see poverty in the same stance that I see the coronavirus. I mean, the corona is so tough, it's right amongst us, and we can see the devastation immediately. Sometimes poverty takes a moment, but this devastation is nonetheless the same. And so I think about what people have done in this world, dealing with this world. I think about the effects of poverty, the symptoms of it, greed, lying, cheating, stealing, all the whole works. Everything that looks like it's evil is based upon whether you are alive or dead. I don't think any of us escape it. And so I think about that, and I think about Jesse James and Al Capone and Jeffrey Dahmer, whatever his name is, and all of the people who have done such vicious acts amongst us. And I think at this moment I would ask you, God, to forgive them. Then I'm reminded that there's somewhere in the scriptures that says you've forgiven them already. And then I'm thinking that it would be such a compassionate thing if, under all of these failures that we as people have created, accepted, responded to, that you would let them into heaven anyway. And why would I say that? I'd say that because I look at them and I realize that they didn't make themselves. I don't think they actually made themselves evil or bad. I think they just responded to the situations of life. And when I think about that, and I think about how a wonderful God you are, then something comes to my mind that makes me feel that perhaps you put us here to express our individual selves as we really are. That what you're doing, you're still making us. And you're looking for those crevices that still needs to be made smooth. And the fact that crime and violence and greed and all that stuff exists, these are things that got to be smoothed out. And perhaps, who knows, maybe it's set up here right now for us to smooth it out. I don't know. All I know is that it is what it is. And I can see a way where this suffering can be changed. If we pay attention to it, just like we're paying attention to this virus, it means something to us because it might touch each and every last one of us. Could, and it's devastating. That is that type of thought that allows us to drive on a highway with cars going and coming right beside us, different speeds, knowing that if anything goes wrong, we could die right there on the spot. But we know that if we do the right things, everything should be all right. And what do? We do the right things. Every now and then somebody gets on drunk, can't think straight, and an accident occurs. But it doesn't stop us from making sure that when we get on that road, we're paying attention. And so, why don't we pay attention to that which gives us what we want, need, and desire? Peace and prosperity and freedom, joy of life, fulfillment of our dreams. That none of us would ever be hungry, homeless, suffer from a lack of education. In my spirit, I say that we all want these things, and yet we have not known how to come together like we're coming together on this virus. We have not known. I'd like to take this moment to say thank you for life. I don't really know what it's all about. To those of you who get this post, we need one another, not just for this virus, but for everything that hurts any of us. Thank you.